Hi guys, how you going? Campbell here from Autodidactic channel. Hope you're having an amazing day. As always, autodidactic means to be self-educated, and guys, you want to be self-educated in this world because believe me, what they're trying to teach us is not true. History has been turned into his story. Okay, now to to illustrate this point, what we're going to talk about today is the Vatican City, and it's actually built inside a star fort. So I'm not sure if you've come across this before. I basically just fell into it yesterday, just noticed it while I was actually looking at something else. So let's jump into this. Right, this is an old map. So it's from a book. It's an old picture. I haven't got any dates or anything. It's all in Latin. But this is the Vatican. You can see we've got the obelisk here. This one was stolen by Caligula from Egypt. I think that's St. Paul's, is it? Or Peter's Basilica. And we've got, so this is basically the Vatican. Everything's in there. Not sure what the date is. But you can also see that we've got a wall around here with these triangle-shaped ramparts coming off it. And these other bits that we get, these sort of rectangle kind of, sometimes they protrude, sometimes they sort of cut into it. But yeah, there's a bit of a wall around there for you in the Vatican. This is a a map of Rome, and this, as you can see, Rome was actually a walled city as well. So no doubt there's that wall is, there'll be traces of that still. Comes out into a nice star bit here. But if we look here, this is the Vatican. And again, you can see this star shape going around it. Quite, there's those spear-headed ramparts. Another one there. And it goes around there. So the Vatican City was built inside walls, inside a star fort. This is another picture. This is Rome, again inside a wall. As you can see, this is fairly old. Not sure what the date is, but obviously it's not very built out in here. Interesting that some of these buildings look a bit sunk, don't they? What do you reckon? It looks a bit muddy in there, doesn't it? I'm not sure if they're people or what this is. But anyway, this again is the Vatican here. And again, you can see the wall around it. And here you can see the definite star. Now this bit, I'll show you later. This is actually the citadel. So yeah, this is the citadel. Now the citadel, basically with star forts, what it looks like, well, they're not forts, they're star cities, star towns. And yeah, what looks like happened has happened. I'm not sure if this was what they were originally built for. Is the town is built within the larger star fort, within the walls, and then you have the citadel, which is, if the town ever gets attacked or whatever, it's basically a refuge for all the people to go, and they can be safe, and then they can try and defend the city. All right, let's see what else we've got here. This is a map that the Vatican give out. This is today's map. They give it out, and as you can see, that's clearly a star fort. Okay, clearly. And this is what they hand out to everyone. So this is, hidden in plain sight. No one even knows what this means. But there you go. They're handing it out to everyone. Okay, here's another one. This is just the same as the last one we saw. Just a map of Vatican City that they give out. Clearly a star fort. And here again is another map of Rome. I think we may have seen this one, but the wall. And here we got the star, citadel, and the Vatican Star City. All there. Here's another map. I think this is a newer one. I'm not sure, but you can see here, they've left in the edges here, and that's, that's just classic star city, star fort design. Here's an older picture, and the same kind of thing. You can see the citadel here in the star. Get a bit of a better picture for you there. So there's the star. And this is the Vatican. You can see all the Pope, everyone's bowing down to the Pope, and you can see the edges of the star fort coming out here. And again, Rome was a walled city. Alright, now I think that's the end of the pic, so let's go to Google Earth and check this out. Alright guys, here we are at the Vatican City, and you can probably see it already. The wall is still there. Now I'm going to let this spin because it hits a point where you can kind of see the outline of the whole wall, whole Starfort City. Maybe not there. Let's see if we can go back a bit. And there, that's not too bad. There is an angle you can get and it actually sort of highlights the wall. But anyway, let's have a look here. What have we got? This is the Vatican City. I've got all our bits and pieces. And here we go. You can see clearly this wall with the ramparts coming up here. Got the point on the end of it. And then it comes down here. And then it sort of gets a bit lost. I think it comes along here, cuts in here, and then keeps going up around the back here. Now I haven't marked all of this exactly how big it is, but there's this bit out here. It actually looks like it runs out this way as well. There's just a bit like there's a wall down here, and this bit out here, there's some interesting, kind of angles out here that look like it could be a continuation of the Starfort. There's a wall along this backside, but you can, I'll leave you the, well, if you just check out Vatican City on Google Earth, you'll be able to look at it yourself. But see, this looks like there's a wall coming along here. It looks like an old wall. Okay, it's got those kind of rampart bits. And as you can see, it looks like it comes along up here. And it brings us out pretty much where the Citadel is, if I can find where I am. God, now I'm lost. Okay, here we go. So it comes in back here somewhere. Now the Citadel is there. See that? Nice star there for you. Okay, this is called the Pacca della Mole Adriana in my horrible Italian accent. And as you can see, this is the star. This is the original Citadel. You can see down here we've got a pentagon, which we see a lot in the middle of these. Now this building here looks like it's been added later. It's not in the same style. It just looks different. I've got these turrets. And this center bit, if you look at it, this looks original, but then it looks like they've added this top story here. So this is newer brick, and this is a lot older. So there's the Star Citadel right there. And if we go up, this is the Vatican just here. Okay, so I'm saying this is all part. Now this is all going to be connected. So we've got, Starforts tend to go in layers. They sort of have a small layer, then they get bigger and bigger, and I think that's what's happening here. We've got sort of this bit, including the Citadel, and then I think it gets bigger. If you look at the landscape, you can just sort of see these different angles that look like they've been put in there to sort of suit, maybe a Starfort, just like roads on angles here. We've got this funny angle here, these kind of funny angles like this. So, I mean, I haven't had enough time to trace it all, but you can definitely see there's something in the landscape. And this is a, definitely 100% star. Star towns, star cities is really what they are, because, I mean, you can see what's inside of this one. It's pretty big. I mean, it's... Whoa. It's 500 meters across there. It'd be a kilometer or two long. So it's a fairly decent sized star city. And as I said, Rome itself used to be walled as well. So obviously we've got massive urban sprawl at the moment. But if you get up to Rome, there's a wall around Rome as well. But just wanted to show you that one, the Vatican City. And while we're here, just a few points that I've noticed a lot with different star forts. See this, we often find circles that have in the middle, they either have like a water feature, they may have an obelisk or a statue, and then they have, depends, but they can have 4, 6 or 8 entranceways. I've seen ones with 2 and 1 as well, but they just sort of have entranceways. See how this has got the sort of 6 there, or 8, the double cross. And you'll see there's another one here, another one here, and you just, when you find a star fort, if you look around, you just always find these little circles with something in the middle of them. And then we also have, that's actually also like a keyhole symbolism. And obviously, if you come down here, we've got all the geometric, angles and features. So here's another one of those round things with another obelisk by the looks of it. But all these different angles and all these sort of lines across the landscape, all this geometry sort of stuff. So look, 2 more circles with 4 entrances. So pretty interesting. Check it out for yourself. Vatican City is a star fort. You can see it there. It's quite obvious, and obviously we have all the maps from antiquity that say the same thing. But if you want to get on and see if you can find the actual edges to this thing, because like I said, it comes out here, and then I'm not sure how big it is. It may keep going. Who knows? It's just all these funny angles, very telling. Alright guys, there you go. The Vatican is built in a star city. Hope you enjoyed that one. A bit of a shorter video for you. Have an amazing day. Thanks for watching. Please leave me a like and a comment. Subscribe if you like this content, and share it, as it does help the algorithm so that these videos can get put in front of more people, so we can spread the information. Also, in the section below, you'll find I've got an Instagram page, a Facebook page you can like, and I've also got some Autodidactic t-shirts that you can grab and let the world know that it is definitely time to wake up and be self-educated. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed that one. Have an amazing day, and I'll catch you on the next upload.